done yesterday, which kind of, required me to be in bed. I had some dental surgery, pretty painful yesterday, but this morning I woke up really feeling rested and really feeling good. So I knocked out some things around here, got some things done, and feeling pretty good. Glad to be alert because yesterday I was so loopy from pain medicine. It was unreal, man. I don't know if it was just a combination of me being tired or what, but for whatever reason, I was knocked out when I took that medication. But anyway, here I am, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and back. Well, hello, Debbie Thomas. Good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. I see we got a few people that have straggled in. Do not forget to hit that thumbs up. And y'all, if you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing so for sure. Would love to have you be a part of my soul fam. Hello, Empress Within. I want to let you guys know about a post I made on my community page. One of my OG mods, you guys know her as Jenna LF. She is, her daughter has been sick with health problems basically her whole life. She finally has found a doctor in the States that she believes will be able to help her. She's in Canada, and she's got an appointment to come to the States, I believe in May or June. At any rate, we have a PayPal link on my community page. And look, she does need a lot of money, but you know what? There's a lot of us here. If we all just give a little bit, we can get her here, right? We can get her to the States. So y'all, please go check that out, okay? It's for a good cause, and I know Jenna. She's an OG. She's been with me a long, long time. Hey, JoJo, how you doing? Hey, Suzette. Hey, Celeste. Is it Celeste? How you doing? At any rate, so let's get started with the reading, Cancer. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up, Cancer gang? Let me get squared away here so I can have room to spread my cards out. I had a legal pad here and my laptop. It's like, okay, move out of the way. We got to do some business today and see what's going on with my Cancer friends. All right, Cancerians. First part of the reading, we're going to do a vibe check. Then we will see about your past person. Then we will look at those of you who are currently involved. And then we will look at new things coming in. And then after that, we will do the Zodiac rundown, how each individual Zodiac sign is vibing toward you guys with Cancer placements, all right? Okay, glad I pronounced that right. Hello, Robin Stevens. How are you doing? All right, Cancer, what's going on with you? How are you feeling in general? This first part will be brief. This could have to do with anything. Certainly, a lot of times love peeks out in this part of the reading, but it could have to do with job or family or what have you. So let's just take a look, Cancer, real quick before we go to specifically to matters of the heart. Okay, Cancer, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Cancer? What's going on? Okay, about to speak about something? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so the Hermit is in reverse, the Star is in reverse, and the Nine of Wands is in reverse. Don't get twisted on these reversals. Cancer, I kind of like what I see as far as action you're taking about a situation for which you have lost hope. Okay, the Star is in reverse. Many of you, this is love. Many of you, this may be a friendship. This may be something to do with some kind of family dynamic. Certainly could have to do with work or job or career. But you've lost hope in something. You feel like there's no hope, no way to win. So I think you've thought about this for a period of time. Maybe haven't mentioned your concerns about this situation to a lot of people. You've been keeping this to yourself, but you're about to take action. The Hermit is in reverse. Coming out of solitude, you may speak your truth on something too, possibly, Cancer. But the Nine of Wands is here in reverse. You know, I think whatever this is, you realize, you know what? I was fighting a losing battle, but I'm done fighting for this. And it's like climbing a greasy pole. You know, I just can't seem to make progress with the situation. And again, it could be love, it could be career, it could be a family or friendship type dynamic. It could be anything. But I see you drawing the line and saying, I'm not giving any more effort or energy to this because it's just not helpful to anyone. It's not accomplishing anything. And you probably came to a place, a lot of you Cancers, where, and I use this analogy a lot, banging your head against the wall and wondering why you had a headache. But I think you realized why you got the headache, right? At some point, and you said, this is fighting a losing battle. I'm just beating myself up for no reason. I'm putting myself out and nothing is changing. Nothing is getting any better, and I'm done giving to this thing. And we have to do that sometimes, Cancers. We many times have to look at, we have a limited amount of energy. Energy is the most valuable currency that you have, okay? It involves not only your time, but your effort, okay, your intention, okay, your passion. All of those things go into energy and intention, okay? And it can be tiring, okay, to give energy to something. And so we have to look at, where am I putting my energy, and is it making sense that I keep doing that? And whatever the situation is, apparently, Cancer, you've made up your mind. It's time to draw the line on what you're expending in your most valuable currency, and that currency being energy. Okay, so here we've pulled fire energy. We've also pulled Virgo and Aquarius. You could be dealing with any sign, though. We don't get too hung up on the zodiac signs here on the cottage, okay? But yes, definitely consider liking this video if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up. It helps me on the algorithm, and I do appreciate that, okay? All right, so Cancer gang, let's go to romance, matters of the heart. Let's go to matters of the heart and see about this past person. This part of the reading is somebody that is definitely an ex or a past romantic interest or involvement. It's somebody you likely are out of contact with, haven't heard from in a while. We are going to see what this person is currently thinking about you, this connection with you, if they have any thoughts about it. What are their thoughts? Are they thinking about you? Do they miss you? We're going to take all of that and take a look here, okay? And again, if you don't mind just Xing out of the chat, hitting the thumbs up, and coming right back in, I would greatly appreciate that, Cancer gang. All right, Cancer, let's take a look. All right, let's take a look. Well, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Wands, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse, and we have the King of Cups. Very interesting dynamic here with this past person, Cancer. So, you know what's interesting is this. All right, I've got two people here, which I believe to be you and this past person. Not three. Wow. I do have the Three of Wands in the upright, but that's typically a good card when it comes up in the upright. And when it comes up alone in the upright and it's surrounded by somewhat decent cards, then for the most of you, I'm not going to take that to be third-party energy. I'm not saying that it's not true for a few of you, but the majority of you, I don't see that as being an issue with the past person. But now what I do see issues here in the mind of this person. But one thing that is not an issue is emotion. Your person's coming in as the King of Cups, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Those are some pretty high vibrational cards. One of you represented by the King of Cups, the other by the Queen of Pentacles. Don't get caught up in gender, because I don't, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is a healer, okay? Very stable from a home, family, business standpoint many times, okay? But the King of Cups is emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, okay? This one is very emotionally available to the right person, okay? Now, I don't know where you are in this and where your person is. It could be either place, but I do think there's emotion here. And there is thought to be, attraction towards each other. The Three of Wands is a card of slow and steady, and it's a card of healing. It's a card of self-healing. And, we've pulled this healer here. So it's almost like, I don't think you're going to hear from this person, and I'm going to tell you why. The timing is off in the mind of your person. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. It's a timing issue for the majority of you, and that is why this thing is stuck. The Four of Pentacles being in reverse tells me that your person, while they have emotion for you with this King of Cups, okay, they feel as though it would be really not a smart move to try to come back together right now. Probably because one or both of you is still in healing mode from whatever caused this dynamic to go by the wayside to begin with this Three of Wands, okay? The Magician card is in reverse too. And I don't think that has to do with manipulative energy at all. No. Why I think the Magician has come up in reverse in this reading, Cancer, with all that I see here, with the timing issue being an issue, I think there is something else other than timing that is an issue with your past person too. And what I mean by that is this. Your person feels that there is something that needs to come together that has not happened that needs to come together. So you're missing something. And so not only is it a timing thing, it is also there are pieces and parts that are not what they would have to be for you guys to be a success in the mind of your person. So it's almost like I see your person, at least right now, it's a head over heart thing. I think there's emotion there. I think this person sees you as having a lot of value. They feel as though you bring a lot to the table. But for whatever reason, there are some circumstances here, not the least of which is probably some issues in your shadow that needs to be healed. But there's some other circumstances here in the mind of your person that are preventative or preventive, whatever, towards you guys actually being able to reconnect and work this thing out. So I don't think I would take it personal from the standpoint of them not loving you or not having high regard for you or respect for you. I don't see that, Cancer. And I don't think your past person is an asshat. And trust and believe, my OGs who are here can back me up on this. It's rare that I can look back at a past person and say, this person's not an asshat. In fact, they have pretty good judgment. So, wow, you know, I don't dislike your past person at all. I really, really don't. Maybe you guys just have problems in communicating. I don't know. But your person does not dislike you. And I know not every Cancer is having the same experience, but I see this stuff, and what I see is two people who have a lot of respect and regard for each other, who both realize that the timing is not right, that they need to heal, and perhaps there's some other things that are keeping you from being able to build something solid too. Those may or may not work out. I can't say, okay? But we've got water and earth here, and we have fire. We have Gemini as well. I'm going to predict on this thing and see if down the road this thing may, you know, shake out. I wasn't going to, but curiosity is gotten the best of me, Cancer. So before we move on to those currently involved, I'm going to just predict real quick on what's going to happen with this dynamic. Hey, Jenna LF, I don't know if you should go back and rewind because I talked about that post earlier in the beginning of this video. All right, so let's take a look. Hey, Miss TT, how are you doing? Let's take a look at this past situation and make a prediction on that, okay, Cancer? Let's take a look and make a prediction on this past person. High Priestess in reverse, possible communication here. King of Pentacles, lots of growth, but the Tower, I don't see it. There may be some communication, but I don't, and I think there's going to be regard for one another. And I think it's just going to be one of those things, the one that got away. And that's what I see here. And I think if you guys try, there is something that is that's really big. There's some kind of barrier that's really big that apparently is pretty permanent here. And we have pulled Earth energy, we have pulled Pisces and Scorpio and Cancer. So lots of water energy coming out in this reading, okay? So, hey, Beck, how are you doing? All right, Cancer, so let's move right along. Cancer, let's go to those of you who are currently involved with someone in communication. This part is for you. Okay, let me get a sip of tea, Cancer gang. All right, let's look at those of you who are in communication with someone. You're currently dealing with someone. What's going on here, Cancer? What's going on with your current person you might be talking to, you may have just went out with or started talking to, you know, went on a date or two. Let's see what's going on with that one. Let's see what's going on with that one and hope we don't pick up my energy. God damn. Okay. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, Cancer. All right, so we got the moon in reverse. Oh, the Seven of Swords, something coming out. Something coming out. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. King of Pentacles, High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Woo! You know, I think you see this for what it is. King of Pentacles has higher vision. You say, and I think you're unbothered by this. This is shaky as fuck, but you're not. There's a big difference, okay? You know what's interesting is something really, really shady came out that really bothered you, and you said I think you were working on this to the point of maybe even exhausting yourself, maybe neglecting yourself a little bit, with this Four of Swords in reverse, the moon in reverse. You realized you were fooling yourself on this one, or whatever, but with the moon reversed and the Seven of Swords reversed, there's some major shady shit that came out or is coming out on this current involvement. And I have to call this. And you see it coming. Now, the High Priestess is in reverse. You're going to speak about this. You're going to speak your truth. I think you're going to call this person out. I do. I think that's what that's about. You know, the Five of Pentacles is somebody being left out in the cold. Unfortunately. But you know what's interesting is this. With this King of Pentacles here, I think you're bloody but unbowed. Cancer. It may hurt you. You'll probably want to take a break and heal from this thing with, I'm seeing the Four of Swords in reverse here. That's telling me that you need to, park for a little bit and get your stability back from this one, okay? But I don't think it's going to bother you much. I see you unshaken for the most part. I see you processing through it and taking this from a very mature standpoint and seeing this for what it is, higher vision here. I think you're going to call this person out. And it may be them that gets left out in the cold and not you, okay? It may be you who kind of blocks them after you speak your truth here. I think you're going to speak your truth. I think you watch this thing and stay quiet on it for a minute. Not long, though. I don't think you wasted a ton of time on this one, Cancer. I really don't. So, we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in the majors. Real heavy water energy, once again. Very interesting. You have really shown up for your readings, haven't you, Cancer? All right, so that's what I see with the current one. Let's look at new things coming towards the Cancers. For some reason in my readings, and many of you that have been watching me for any length of time, especially in these individual readings, for some reason, new always looks better. And I kind of think I know why that is, but I don't know for sure. But we'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. And of course, if you have a question for my tarot deck, I'm still running that flash sale on personal reads, and I'm still running mini readings right now, a two question mini reading. Don't know how long those will last. I'm pretty close to thinking that I'm probably good on that, and I'll probably stop running that after today or tomorrow. But it is there on my website today. You can see the link to my website below in the description box. You can see all of that. Okay, so with that being said, let's look at new things coming towards those with Cancer as a significant zodiac placement. Hey, Rosie, how you doing? Paul Meeks with the rebounds, how you doing? Hope everybody's good. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up too, y'all. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Okay, interesting. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Is it just a fantasy? Oh, be careful, you got some options here. You got options. You're going to have to choose wisely. Cancer, you got some stuff on the board that's worth looking at. You got some stuff on the board that's worthy of file 13. And if you don't know what that is, that's the trash can. Okay, we're just going to tell you that up front. Auntie Karen traditionally has always gotten the yucky ones out of the way to warn you about first. And then we'll talk about the ones that are actually exciting that I'm seeing here. So let's talk about the yucky one first. All right, let me give you these cards. We've got the Moon reversed, we've got the Devil card, and we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's literally the first row. That's your yucky That's your yucky one, and we will talk about that. But let me give you the good cards, and then we'll go back in detail, get the deets on both of these rows. Your second row came out this way: Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands in reverse. I like the second row. Okay, so you've at least got two options. All right, Cancer. The Moon is in reverse because I'm going to tell you, the Devil card is here right in the middle of this first row, okay? Y'all know, I mean, I could go through all the toxic possibilities that are associated with the Devil card, but, you know, this person is often selfish, self-centered. They'll come in and it'll be more about sex sometimes, and they won't have any real interest in you, but intuitively you will see that if you listen to your intuition. It will lead you right, okay? You can't trust this one. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. They're going to come in, okay? But they have ulterior motives. Very well could be sex. Okay, there could be other issues with this person as well. There could certainly be stability issues, financial issues, possible addictions, okay, obsessive behavior, but no real emotional investment even as a possibility with this one, okay? And it would be fooling ourselves to go down this path. That's why the Moon is in reverse, and you will see, too, if you're listening to your intuition. Now let's get to the good one. Let's talk about this Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands reverse. Somebody's already watching you, whether you realize it or not. Maybe they're waiting on you to kind of close out some cycles from your past, maybe heal up your heart, maybe become ready, but they're watching you. Not in a creepy kind of a way, but just kind of a curious way. Page of Swords here. They're not really saying anything, okay? They're being quiet and stealth. That is associated with the Page of Swords, and quite honestly, I believe they are keeping their interest in you under their proverbial hat. They're keeping very quiet about it. King of Pentacles, man. It don't get much better than the King of Pentacles. You want somebody in your corner, that's the one. Mature, stable, solid. When the King of Pentacles writes an emotional check, baby, that thing, you can deposit that thing in the bank. You ain't got to worry about it. That thing's going to make it. Yep. They got plenty of emotion to back that check up. Yeah. Now, they're selective about who they write an emotional check to. That's why this person's sitting here in Page of Swords energy right now. Okay? This person's got a higher vision. Very financially stable, if not flat out balling. Very financially savvy. Could be a business person. Okay? And I'm going to go this much further. You keep showing up as High Pentacles in this entire reading. So I'm going to call this an energetic match. The yin for your yang, because this person has come out as the King of Pentacles. And don't get caught up in the gender, okay? Women can come out as kings, men can come out as queens. Both kings and queens are very nice, high vibrational energies in any suit, okay? But this one may be a little bit of a slow mover. Pentacles does not always get in a hurry. They don't. But I promise you, the nice thing about that energy is it's strong, it's solid, it's stable, there's loyal, there's, you don't have any of this cheating bullshit. And don't get it twisted. Don't think that the Pentacles creates a problem with this person being emotionally available. No, the Seven of Wands is in reverse. This person is ready to be emotionally vulnerable with the right person, okay? They're going to be watchful for a hot minute. Page of Swords here, okay? And then, and then the King of Pentacles, they're going to be in that energy, but they will have great judgment about knowing when to be emotionally vulnerable with you, and vice versa, I think, okay? I'm calling this, for you Cancers, an energetic match. I really am. I have to, with what I have seen you continue to come out as throughout this reading. And intuitively, I've seen you, in the prior parts of this reading, coming out as King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles in your own energy. Okay? So I like this. I like where you are, Cancer. I like your vibe. Okay? And I like how you're handling the thing with the past and the current person. And I like what you've got coming in going forward, okay? Again, you've pulled Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You've pulled Aries, Leo, Sag with the fire. You've pulled Gemini, what are the darn air signs? Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra with the air signs. And then in the majors, Pisces, Cancer, and Capricorn. Could be any signs coming in. You know that, right? He's on his slow horse. You know, he's probably on a draft horse. Those horses are bigger, slower, but I tell you one thing, they're also gentle giants. You know, you'll get there in one piece on that draft horse. Maybe a little bit slower, the ride may be a little bit bumpier, but you can trust that one. Yes, you can. So anyway, let's do the Zodiac rundown for you, Cancer gang, and I'm going to do Leos after this. I'm going to take a little break between, and then we'll do a live for the Leos too, those of you who are interested. All right, and again, be sure to check out my community page, the fundraiser for Jenna LF. I've known Jenna for a long time. She's an OG of mine. She's been with me probably well over a year. And Jenna is a sweetheart, and her daughter is got severe health problems. She's got a way to get to the States. We got to come together, y'all. Let's help Jenna, okay? Doesn't take a lot of money from a few of us. Takes a little money from all of us, okay? All right, so let's do the Zodiac rundown here. Let's do the Zodiac rundown. All right, Cancers, if you are dealing with an Aries. The Aries, okay, well, the Aries wants to be vulnerable with you. And they want a fresh new start. Ace of Wands, they want to be vulnerable with you emotionally too. They're very sexually attracted to you. So they did y'all hear that honking of the horn? They're very attracted to you from a sexual standpoint, and they kind of want to put on some Marvin Gaye and just chill with you too. Yep, that. All right. If yes, you can donate that. I've donated already, Beck. You can donate U.S. currency right now. If you go to my community page, her PayPal is linked there. She has another account that I cannot say the name of because YouTube will zing me for using that, so that's why we're using her PayPal. Okay, but yeah. So, but there are two different funds, but if you know a way to reach out to Jenna privately, she can tell you either way. I donated to the other fund, but you can always donate US dollars to either the other fund or to her PayPal. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus, oh man, the Taurus is kind of withdrawing. They want to be single. They feel like they just want to get their proverbial shit together and be single, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini feels like there is a decision that needs to be made, and they want you to get on it. Gemini's losing patience, right? They want you to make a decision, make a judgment call, because without you making the judgment call, nothing can go forward. But they got high regard, a lot of respect for you. Feel like you guys could have a lot of stability together. Gemini and stable in the same words. Geminis, don't get mad at me, right? You know I'm a Gemini, so it's all sit and fun. All right, Cancers. Cancers, if you're dealing with another Cancer, this Cancer is overly suspicious and has got trust issues. So really, you'll get into a mess if you're not careful with somebody who's not healed with those kinds of things, right? All right. Yeah, Jenna, put your email in the comments too, and I'll pin it, okay? All right. There is a comeback around from a Leo, but quite honestly, I don't expect it to go anywhere. It's like, and for some of you that are dealing with a Leo, they are having a hard time walking away, but they kind of feel stuck and powerless to really do anything to make things better too. Okay. Oh, okay, Jenna. All right. So, if you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo feels like, the Virgo is emotionally just withdrawn. There's no love offer coming from here. And quite honestly, the Justice card is in reverse. It's just, I don't even think this Virgo is giving you a fair shake. Okay, point blank period. That's on them, not you though. Don't take that personal. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra is being stubborn. There is a big fat ending here. No happily ever after with the Libra. The Libra's not really, I'm going to tell you, the King of Swords is here in reverse. This Libra is an immature air sign. That's what that comes down to. Okay, immature air sign all day long. There ain't nothing but endings with this Ten of Cups in reverse with the Libra. Okay, Jenna. All right, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, this would be a foolish risk. A foolish risk. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Moon reversed. It would be foolish to think, right? All right, the Sagittarius is done working on this. They feel like it exhausted them, and they are tired of fighting for it, and they just dropped the ball entirely. The Capricorn feels like this is a waste of time. They want to heal from this and go on to greener pastures. The Aquarius you will hear from. There is a lot of love here from this Aquarius. You're going to hear from this person out of nowhere. Speedy action or communication after a delay. So it may take a while, but then it's going to come out of nowhere when you least expect it. Might be travels or distance involved with that Aquarius too. Certainly emotional distance. All right, the Pisces. There's, this Pisces is embarrassed. This Pisces feels guilty for something. There's some guilt here with this Pisces. Something has come out and it's humiliating to them, and they really just want to pretend like they kind of just want to vanish. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like they just want to tuck their tail and run and not have to face this at the same. So I don't know that you're going to hear from them with some sort of apology, but they do feel guilty. Oh, and they love you, the Pisces does. They feel guilty and they've got emotion, a lot of emotion for you. Oh, they're scared of you. You intimidate the fuck out of them. Yep, that's what this is about. So that's the Pisces for you. All right. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, Cancer Gang. I will get out of here. I'm going to do Leo in just a bit. And I think we may do Super Chats tonight. May not do an all signs, may do Super Chats instead. All right, guys. I'll keep you posted. I'll let you guys know on my community page if I decide to do Super Chats, because I probably, if I do that, I will use all my notifications before then, and I'll have to just put it on my community page, so y'all have to kind of find me, okay? So I'll try to let y'all know what time. All right, guys, I will see you guys for Leo here in, 10-ish, 15-ish minutes, all right? Love and light to all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in, all right? Thanks, mods. You guys rock my world. You know that.